Algebra II 6.1b, Multiply and Simplify Rational Expressions. If you haven't seen 6.1a, I don't want you to get confused, and there's a link in this video's description, so you can just click on it and watch it real quick. We can simplify products of rational expressions if we start by factoring the numerators and denominators, and then removing the factors of 1. Now, if you don't remember how to factor, we're in beginning of Chapter 6 now. All of Chapter 5's videos had to do with the different ways to factor polynomials, and you can watch those real quick before you come back here if you're lost about factoring. When we multiply rational expressions, we follow the same rules as if we were multiplying rational numbers. We can use arithmetic rules as a guideline for algebraic rules. So take a look at this 4, 6. If we factored the 4, we'd get a 2 times 2. And if we factored the 6, we'd get a 3 times 2. We can see that this 2 over 2, this common numerator and denominator, is going to equal a 1, isn't it? Well, we can remove that 1, and we know that 4, 6 is equal to 2/3 when we simplify it, see? So that's basically all we're going to do in this video, except we're going to use rational expressions and create and remove 1s, okay? So here's our first one. We've got this trinomial over this trinomial times these right here, this binomial over this binomial. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to factor this guy and this guy, okay? So we're going to leave him alone for right now. He doesn't have any exponents. So when we factor the top numerator, it comes out as an x plus 2, x plus 4. When we factor the denominator, we get an x plus 1, x plus 3. So now I color-coded this so you can see what's going on. We have an x plus 3 here and an x plus 2 there. If we match the blue ones on top of each other and the pink ones on top of each other and the black ones on top of each other and rewrite it to change the order to line up the values of 1, we can eliminate this is a 1 and this is a 1 because the numerator and denominators are the same. See? It doesn't matter what order we're multiplying them in, right? So we could just write them all like this, couldn't we? And now all we're left with, after this is a 1 and that's a 1, is an x plus 4 divided by an x plus 1, and it's simplified. All right, let's try this again. So here we've got this one right here, and we can just rewrite it with one big fraction line, can't we? When we factor this one, we get an x minus 2, x plus 2. When we factor this one down here, we get an x plus 2, x minus 1. We can rewrite them so that we've got them stacked as same numerator and denominator. These can go on top of, this one can go on top of this one can go on top of this one, and we can see all we've got left is an x plus 2, x minus 1 when it's simplified, see? And if we multiplied that by 1, it would still be that, and if we multiplied it by 1 again, it would still be that. So that's what we've got, x plus 2 divided by x minus 1, all right? Let's try a bigger one. Take a look at this one. That's a lot of A's and B's, isn't it? So we can rewrite this with one big fraction bar right here, see? And we can factor this numerator over here, and we can factor this part too, all right? So what we're going to end up with, let me stand back a little bit more. What we're going to end up with is, after this is all factored for the numerator, is an a minus b, then an a squared plus ab plus b squared, and then an a plus b and an a plus b for this whole thing to be factored, okay? And we factor the denominator, and we get this. We can line up the matching colors. We have an a minus b and an a minus b. We have an a plus b and an a plus b. And look, even the a squared plus ab plus b squared matches this one. When we line them all up, look what we're left with, just the a plus b. And technically it's over a 1, and it's just an a plus b. So that was a lot of 1s, wasn't it? So we didn't even need to do anything with this. We could, once it was factored, see, because that has a 2 coefficient and that one doesn't. But once it was factored, we were okay. We could just eliminate them as a 1, couldn't we? All right, let's try another one. Look at this. We have y squared minus 16 over 2y plus 6 times y plus 3 over y minus 4. We can factor this, right, as a y times a y, right? We can rewrite it with one big fraction bar. So when we factor the y squared minus 16, we get a y plus 4, y minus 4. We drop this y plus 3 down here, that guy. And we can factor the 2y plus 6 as a 2y, 2 on the outside of parentheses, y plus 3, because then if we distribute it, we get the 2y plus 6 again. See? It's factored. And we drop down the y minus 4, and we can see that this y minus 4 can go over that one and create a 1. This y plus 3 can go over that one and create a 1. The only thing that's left is a y plus 4 over 2. And that's it. We're done. Okay? Let's try this one. We can rewrite all of this with one fraction bar. And this x minus y squared means x minus y times x minus y, doesn't it? So we can open it up. And we put that guy here. See how we moved him over? And this x plus y can go down here, and the x squared minus y squared factors out like this. We can match up the like parentheses. So we have an x minus y and an x minus y. And we can write that right here in the pink. See? And when we factor this 3x plus 3y, we get a 3 on the outside of the parentheses, x plus y. Well, that could be matched with that guy, couldn't it? As a 1. And when we simplify this and remove all the 1s, what we're left with is a 3 in front of this x minus y over that x plus y. See what happened? This factored out as a, this ended up being eliminated as a 1, so we moved that 3 over by this guy. See? All right, so just remember, you factor, you remove the 1s, and then you simplify. You factor, you remove all the 1s, and you simplify. Our next video, 6.1c, we're going to divide and simplify rational expressions. I'm going to add this video to the Algebra 2 playlist so you can study. And there's going to be links from Algebra 1, Chapter 10, where we covered a lot of this elimination and substitution. And any previous videos, like 6.1a, the one we had before this one, is going to be in there too, in this description. So you can just click on it, all right? And hopefully that'll help you. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next video. Keep trying. Bye.